Okay, so now that we've opened a new browser window with our new page that we've just created, we want to click on Enable Visual Builder up the top here. Now you need to be logged in. You can see that we're logged in here. We've got this bar at the top. So click on Enable Visual Builder and just wait a moment for it to load. So we can see here we've got now an Exit Visual Builder button. This here is a plugin that I'm using to copy pages and posts within WordPress. It doesn't come default in WordPress. So if you've just got a default installation of Divi, you'll just see this, not this here. Okay, so now we're in the Visual Builder. You can see this button down here at the bottom of the page with three dots on it. I'm going to open that up. Now, first what we need to do is apply a template to this page. So we're going to click on the plus button here, and we're going to then come into the Premade Layout section of Divi. There's heaps of different ones in here that you can come in and you can see what they look like and then click on Use this layout. But I've got some saved ones, so I'm going to use blog main. I'll show you how to save those later. And that's it. That's loaded my previous template. It doesn't look quite right because when I created the page I forgot to make it full screen, so there's a section over to the right there. So let's go ahead and fix that up. Okay, so we want to go back into the post settings. So let's go into edit post here, and it's going to give us a warning, which happens quite often if you're going to navigate away from this page while there's content that hasn't been saved. So let's go save and exit because we want to save those changes. That'll just take a moment to come back into the WordPress admin. And we're going to select to change to full page because my design here, I don't want the right sidebar. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to select down here on post settings, full width. Then go update. Okay, so from here we can click on view post, then we'll have to enable Visual Builder again. But if we just click the back button, and then refresh this page, we should be in business. That is, unless I didn't click the back button too soon, we will find out. Drum roll. There we go. So now we've got a full page, full width page. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is change this image here. When you mouse over a section in Divi, it gives you the options here, and we want to come into the cog, which is options. We can go background, select it, and then we can come into our media library where all previously uploaded images will be displayed. They're just loading now. And I'm just going to pick some random image, do this one here, and it's massive. Let's get the one that I've resized there. How did I know that? Because it says here 4 megabytes. That's huge to use as an image. No way. So I've resized that down, and I'll show you how in another video how to resize down to 179 kilobytes. Much better. Alright, so now we've changed the background image there. What we want to do is change this to a full width box. You can see how it's only kind of this wide. The reason for that is the column setting. This section here that you can see when I mouse over, there you can see that line there. It's actually 2 columns, one column here and one column here, but we're only utilizing one column. I could come over here, and if I wanted to, I could add a blurb into here, and then we would have more content in there. That's why we've got the column layouts like this, but that's not what we want. Let's get rid of that. We want to make this go all the way over there. So what we do is we make this one column. Voila! Oh, but now it's in the center. We want it to go full width. So let's edit this elements, not the columns here, which is the row, let's say, the individual element here, we're going to edit. We're going to come in design, we're going to go sizing, and we're going to, click reset. And now what's happened is that you've seen it gone full size. Now we've got to fix up the padding because the text is right up against the side of the wall there. So let's come into design, go spacing, and on the left we want to click it all the way up to 10, and on the right all the way up to 10. And bottom, let's give that some as well. And then we're good to go. And just to finish off this video, let's increase the opaqueness of this yellow box, because this text behind this do more is coming through a bit, and it throws out our contrast on some of these words here. People with sighted issues might have a problem. So let's come into background, and it's not in here, it's in the row. Let's see if it's in here. No, what am I doing? It's in the row, design, content, background. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, now I can, this slider here, once I've selected the background color, I can slide it here. It'll see the transparency changing there. That's not what we want. We want to go further up to the top. So it's almost fully yellow, and we can see there now the contrast isn't such an issue, but you can still just see it. And a few other things that you can do in there is round off the corners if you wanted to. So in border here, we can round off the corners just to match those ones on the TV in the background behind it a bit maybe. And the other thing you can do with this image here is on the background you can set Parallax Effect, whether when you scroll the image kind of stays where it is. Click no and it'll scroll with you, click yes and it'll kind of stay there, which is nice and fluid and nice. Alright, so the other thing we're going to look at next in the next video is how to reuse components across multiple pages. So just say we like one section that we've made, let's turn it into a library item and reuse it somewhere across the page.